Greetings, my name is Curtis Ratcliff, and this is my sculpture, Spirit Vessel. This sculpture I made in 1992 when I was doing a lot of other sculptures, either very tall, even up to 6 feet, or small like this, using hardware cloth as an armature, something lightweight that I could pick up. So this is a piece that's made of stainless steel and painted vinyl, 10 gauge vinyl. So what I'm going to do is show you how this is done. This is called hardware cloth, and it has 1/2-inch openings. It's made of steel, and it's very strong. It's kind of like chicken wire, but with square openings rather than 6-sided. Then I have vinyl, which is 10 gauge, very thick vinyl that I got at an upholstery store. And on that I painted with acrylic paints. Now there are two kinds of paints, two colors, both made by Golden. One is iridescent copper, and the other is iridescent stainless steel, coarse. There's a light one too in the silver. So I painted it on, and there was a chemical reaction on the surface of the vinyl which made the paint shrink and give all sorts of really interesting textures. So I painted it on both sides. So the way I do this is I take my trusty little paper cutter, and I cut a 6-inch wide piece. Then I cut 1-inch pieces from this. So we have them looking like this, 6 inches long by 1 inch wide. Then I cut them to points at the end. Then I fold them in half, and I begin to weave them through the grid about halfway, then turn it around and poke the other half through. So I begin to get a bas-relief texture on the top. I actually use both sides in Spirit Vessel. In other words, some of it is like this, and some of it is like this. I'll show you that in a second. Here, I'll do it down here. Just keep weaving it through, and it starts to look really interesting. Okay, so you have this texture that sticks out on one side and is kind of flat on the other. And let me just show you some of the details of this piece, Spirit Vessel, where on the top I pointed them this way and then some this way with the points this way and the others pointing out, so then I get this back texture. And with these, they come through the bottom and come up and make this texture here in the middle. So that is how I made this piece called Spirit Vessel in 1992.